Why do they call you Speed?
Cause I nut quick.
What the fuck? Yo, welcome back to the No Racial Podcast. This is
Young TP.
and I'm Marz.
And
And
again, episode 2.
episode 2.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm quite interested. How did you come up with the No Racial Podcast?
Kind of just came up with it off the dome. I mean, it's kind of like a joke and not a joke at the same time because, you know, it's two black people talking about things, but like, it's not a racial podcast. Like, it's everything, you know what I mean? But the no racial joke is just because, like, you know, no racial, you know? So it's like, that makes sense?
What would be the joke?
Like, you ain't, like, if you, like, you said something and it's like stereotypical racist, but it's like no racial. Like, not trying to be racist or not no racial, but it's not like,
Oh.
you get it? Or it's like us talking about, like, I had chicken, no racial.
Just like how people say, like, pause.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like pause.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? You look good for a white guy. No racial.
Yeah. But, like, not, like.
I could see that being a thing.
Yeah. I got it from a YouTuber.
You can't be saying that. you can't say that.
Yeah, we cut it out.
Okay. But how are you doing today? how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing pretty good, you know. I'm just vibing out. Had a good day today, you know, school and stuff like that. So, how about you?
Did you do anything today? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your question, but did you do anything today? I gotta think a little bit.
The same old, same old. I mean, nothing crazy. Schoolwork, homework, couple tests. Yeah, just focused on me. As you guys may or may not know, I do make music. So, I've been working on this little project I got, a little EP. It should be coming out soon. I'd give it like a month or two. I want it out during like February-ish. But, yeah, stay updated on that. Sooner or later, our social medias and things like that will be in the description. So, yeah.
So, I do have I'm doing good.
Okay, that's good.
Today, I'm doing good, man. Like, today was my first day. Went to school, you know, just on the regular. Went to the Black Student Union meeting. You guys may not know this, but this is one of the
presidents.
One of
the co-presidents of the Black Student Union. And just to give you guys some more insight on what it really is. So we go to a school, right? And the school is kind of predominantly white, no racial, but like, kind of ironic. But we go to it we do it because it's like a little community that we have, followed by, you know, the minorities in the group, obviously predominantly black people, but it's not like only black people can join. Like, it doesn't matter what race you are, anything. You can be white, you can be black, you can be Asian, Mexican, etc. and join. And it's all about bringing the races together. And especially in the school that we go to, we're just trying to bring it together and bring people together and understand like different places that we come from, so we have a better understanding on who we are as individuals. But yeah, with that being said, we had a meeting today in BSU, and it was rather very interesting. You want to touch more on that?
So yeah, this was my first meeting in the BSU. I don't know why I thought I went in thinking it was gonna be like the higher class black people, if you know what I'm saying. Like, we have I don't even care what I say on here. We have the thugs of the school, and we have the people who know how to act right and dress right.
Right.
So I'm thinking this is gonna be a bunch of people like that. Then I forgot at our school, there's not too many people that's like that.
Yeah, if it was only them, we wouldn't even have enough people for it.
So yeah, but I walked in there. It was just a lot of people being loud, noisy. Probably a bunch of them just wanted to skip class to go to it, but like it was cool. Though. I met a lot of, I won't say not. I met like one of the presidents. She's really cool. Love her input on things. You probably remember this better than me. You want to touch on some of the topics we talked about in BSU?
Okay, so today the topic was adaptive behavior versus survival behaviors. Predominantly as a black person or as a minority dealing with these things. But to touch on the black side of it, why are you making that? But look, to touch on the black side of it, right? We talked about this thing called, you may have known PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, my bad. I'm tired. But pretty much PTSS is called post-traumatic slave syndrome, which is pretty much, to clarify, it's pretty much the habits that we have now as black people that were passed down from back when we were slaves in order to survive, in order to not, be sold, killed, etc. Everything that was going on back in those days. And there was an example that the girl that he's talking about did. And she did amazing, by the way. And pretty much she was talking about how most parents come from families who were taught to degrade their children and come at their children. And it was a scenario of like this white woman talking about how the black woman's son is like great, good in school, blah blah blah. And then the black woman's complimenting the white woman's son, and she was like, yeah, she's fire. I mean, he's fire. He's cool. He's getting all this stuff done. But when it was time for the black woman to talk about her son or her child, then she just went on to degrading him. Yeah, he's cool and all, but he's this and he's that and he's that, and just like degrading them, making them seem like they're less than what they truly are. And it's kind of just a habit. Sometimes they don't even know that they're doing it because it's just been embedded into them. But that's an adaptive behavior of post-traumatic slave syndrome. And pretty much the reason why is because back in the day, if a slave owner saw your kid doing amazing, whether they were working really hard or they were really healthy or whatever the case is, they would lie and do everything that they can to make the kids seem less than, to protect them, so they didn't take their kid away from them. And even after slavery was over, that still stayed with us, because you can't just take that away and expect us to act like normal citizens in society. So that's pretty much what we were touching on, adaptive behaviors versus survival behaviors, which a survival behavior would be what happened a long time ago, her degrading her son for protection, to adaptive being degrading your son just because that's what you've known and that's what your parents knew and that's what your parents knew, and etc.
Yeah.
Anything you want to touch on that?
Really, I feel like you hit the point heavily. The only thing, like, I just feel as though we didn't really talk about adaptive.
Yeah, as much as we should have.
It was more so like, we didn't have time because everyone, I wouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people wanted to spread their opinions.
And not get the view across.
That, and I did see on the first side, it was something about like opinions and respecting others' opinions. That's something that like overall people need to work on.
Yeah.
Like, some people hear somebody else's opinions and start to hate somebody for it. Like, say like, oh, Donald Trump, don't take me seriously. I don't know nothing about Donald Trump. But say Donald Trump doesn't like milk. Then you got like these milk lovers over here like, you know what, I hate Donald Trump now. All because he don't like some milk. Yeah. But I know that was a bad analogy. I get the analogy that you're trying to say, and I'm pretty sure viewers get it too. It's like you're quick to judge somebody based on their opinion on something, and you're 100%. Even if it is what it is, you're allowed to have your own opinion. That's just what we got. Yeah. But a lot of people can't come in terms that
it's not always gonna agree with yours. You know, you can't always play the guy in the middle. You can't always play the person who's gonna be on both sides of the end. Like, no, sometimes you're gonna be on this side and sometimes you're gonna be on that side. That's just how the world works. And you have to have that open mind and be understanding to both sides. Even if you don't agree with it, you have to agree to disagree. We can't be sitting here like, oh, you're a terrible person and you're this and you're that. Like, nah, we just have two different viewpoints. And if you guys can both have an open mind and, you know, come at that and realize, okay, maybe I can learn from you, maybe you can learn from me, even if we don't agree on it, we still learn something.
Is there anything you would be willing to die for? And I don't mean in terms of like anything. I'm talking about like a certain opinion that you would be willing to fight for.
Yeah. I would say, I think that, wait, give me a second. I have to process that question. That's a really deep question.
Yeah, like, with me, I don't really think, I've come to terms with, like, a lot of things recently.
Yeah.
But, like, it's one of those things, like, I try to be one-sided on things. Not in a sense of, like, I don't see the other side, but, like, if I state something, I want to stand by it because that's just how I want to be. I just want to stand by what I say and how I say it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've just been coming to terms with things. And it's getting to the point where, like, people will say things or, like, say it, like, have their opinions. And, like, I used to react differently. Like, they would be like, oh, well, I don't like black people. I used to get mad. That stuff used to mess with me. But at this point, it's just like,
whatever.
Okay.
Type shit. I think, back to your question, I was going to say yeah, but now I'm starting to think no. And this is why. Because I don't got all the answers, you know, and I do have my opinions and I have my core values and my core beliefs. Like, you know, you shouldn't kill people and you should love and you shouldn't be out here spreading hatred, things like that, which I guess I can make an argument and say, yeah, I would die for those things. But as far as beliefs, especially if we're talking about like physical third dimensional beliefs, as far as like race, religion, sexual orientation, things like that.
Yeah.
It all just comes down to like awareness and peace within yourself. I feel like if everybody on this earth had peace and some type of awareness outside of themselves, we really wouldn't have that many things to be disagreeing about, because a lot of people would just be like, okay, you don't get that, you don't like this, you don't like that, bye. You know, like it wouldn't really, like it really wouldn't be like too much of conflict going on. And I'm not saying that world would be kumbaya, because that's just not how the world works. But a lot of us these days, especially, you know, how people reacted to what you said and and you should get into that, but what you said in the little BSU meeting when people's like, blah, 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 like, that just comes down to you're too focused on, like, shit you shouldn't be focused on. Does that make sense? Let
me think. Like, when somebody hates a celebrity that doesn't even know them. Like, something like that.
In a sense like that, yeah, like you're, like, does this even affect you type shit? Like, does this even affect who you are? Does this affect your life? Does this affect anything you got going on? If the answer is no, why are you letting it, why are you letting it hit you so hard? And that comes down to, like, are you willing to die for a lot of opinions? Like, or your own opinions. A lot of people are willing to die for dumbass opinions, you know? A lot of people are willing to put their whole life on the line for
pronouns.
Yeah, for labels and pronouns, and I get it, you know, you want to be respected, but at the end of the day,
it's a title, my dude.
Only motherfucker you should be caring about respect is yourself. Do you respect yourself? Because if you truly respect yourself, you're not gonna be sitting here seeking validation from other people. They don't go hand in hand. You feel me? Yeah. The only people that you should be trying to seek respect from other than yourself is the people around you who are close to you, who are with you, you know, through thick and thin. You shouldn't be caring about what the random person down the street says, what the random person online says, or, you know, etc. Because people will be people, and you can't control that. You can only control yourself and who you surround yourself with. So, me personally, nah. I don't know if there's anything that I would die for as far as an opinion. if somebody's telling me some shit that I don't like and I don't mess with, bye, in a sense of like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, like you're out, but I'm gonna be like, okay, I respect your opinion, I respect what you want. I don't want to be around that type of energy, so I'm gonna go this way and you can go that way. It's that simple, you know. A lot of people try to fight and try to do all this extra stuff for pride. You know, it's pride and ego. Like your soul doesn't really care about that.
What's some call it, the 7 deadly sins? I don't remember all of them, but I know those two are part of them. Yeah, but I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, that was a long explanation.
Yeah, like I feel what you're saying. I don't wanna just leave it at that, but like I feel like you really just touched on everything right there. To lighten up the mood.
Yeah.
So I did tell you I wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, I was waiting for this question.
Yeah, so like I've been excited. I wouldn't say I've been excited, but like I've been interested to get his opinion on this.
Right. And I do not know this question. Like, this is not staged. Like, I've been asking dude, like, what are you talking about? So we gonna see what my man's talking about.
So, I would say like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
I went on Twitch, right? I was bored. I was looking for some entertainment. I saw this man,
Adin Ross?
Yeah, you know about him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was hosting a e-date. You know
was
what
it
that
the
is?
Ask Cash thing?
Yeah.
I saw like a little clip of it on YouTube, like a little 20-second clip.
Okay, so do you know about the YouTuber Speed?
Yeah, I know about Speed.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, to give a mature response on Speed, I respect his. Like, he's goofy, bro, but he turns it into, like, a brand. You know, he turns his goofiness, like, you know that song he made, bro?
Yeah.
Weird as hell.
Like, I was messing with it until he would start talking about sucking.
He was like, did you see what he was doing in the video, bro? Oh my God, bro.
He's sucking. I'm going to find the video.
But, yeah, the thing about Speed is, like, he's cool as far as entertainer-wise. Like, he's a good entertainer. Like, you can watch his videos and you'll laugh. Like, he's funny. But the thing is, like, I don't know if it's good for him. I feel like it's the some of the stuff he does, he probably shouldn't be doing it because I can really feel it, like, probably messing up his mental health and shit like that.
Okay. And
like, just I don't know. I could get really deep into it.
Before you do that.
Yeah.
What was the 20-second clip that you saw?
Oh, it was Ash Cash flirting with Adin, and she was like, "Why didn't you?"
Yeah, why weren't you on the date?
Yeah, and everybody was like,
"So you didn't see nothing with Speed and Ash Cash?"
No.
So how do you think the date went with Speed and Ash Cash?
Well, you know how Speed is. I don't know how Ash Cash is.
But how do you think it went on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like 10 being what?
10 being
amazing?
10. Yeah, like he pulled her. Like absolutely, he pulled her. Alexa,
scared to
stop.
Like a 2, 3. I mean, knowing him.
Well, hold on.
Why do they call you Speed?
Like, I'm gonna input this video.
Cause I nut quick.
What the fuck? Alright. So this was one clip, right? Bro. So let me show you another clip. I will put both of these up on the screen for y'all, bro.
Alright. Hey, shut the fuck up! Ass, you fucking bitch! Listen here, you ugly fucking cunt! I beat my dick to you every fucking day! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck everything about you! I beat my dick to you every fucking day! I beat my shit! So many kids wasted on you! I wasted all my fucking energy and kids on your bitch head! Fuck you! Fuck everybody in this e-date, man! I'm letting you know you a bitch! Fuck you! You can suck my fucking dick! Cause listen, hey, nobody in this e-date wants you. Stop feeling wanted. Nobody wants you. You nothing but a fucking thought ass fucking trees. Fuck.
So I think that's the one I saw, but
Yeah.
What did I just watch, bro?
So yeah. Hold on. Let me show you this one last clip. So yeah, this.
Oh,
Yeah, let me look without your chest shot.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Damn, you almost zipped your neck up.
My fault.
You an 8.
I'm an 8? Oh, hey, hold on, wait. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4", 5'3", 5'4".
Bro, you that short?
How tall are you?
Hold on, wait, stand up real quick. No way.
You stand up.
I stand up. I'm 6'1", though.
What you stepping on?
I'm stepping on nothing, though. I ain't stepping on nothing. Real talk. I'm 6'1". Hey, but look, though. Hey, hold on, wait. All right, but look, though. I got a psychological question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say we're the last 2 people on Earth, and we had to reproduce to make the world continue.
No!
Reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No.
How bad you think he's gonna get after this?
Bro, no one speak. Bro, he was just screaming at her, bro.
Dude, who gonna stop me?
You heard what he said?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee.
You're not stopping me. If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Is he really? Bro, no, bro, this gotta be fake. There's no way
I'm
he's
tripping.
You're good.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm on Omegle. Yo. Oh, shit.
Like so many.
No, my fault.
Bro,
So has your opinion on Speed changed?
yes. Jurassic.
Oh my gosh. I spent like a good day laughing at this. Like,
Bro,
dude,
you said who gonna stop
like
me?
you're on an E-Day with a beautiful woman, Ash Cash. Then you sell the bag that hard?
That nigga said who's gonna
Bro.
He said who's gonna stop me?
I couldn't even go outside after that, bro.
Bro, what the
He said,
What is wrong
who's
with you?
gonna stop me?
Bro, like, it's not even funny, bro. It's sad, bro. What the Bro, okay, so look. Pre whatever the hell I just watched, right? I actually had a little bit of respect, you know, because he's goofy and like he uses it for leverage to get good views and he's making money off of it, which I respect. You know, I respect the nigga getting bread.
Yeah.
But some things, bro, is just too far. Like, you don't do that, bro. Like, not even as a joke, because like to really get into it, like on some like spiritual shit, bro. Like, you got little ass kids watching your shit, bro. They seeing everything that you're doing. They're gonna copy you, and they're gonna, you know, they're gonna aspire.
Think that's okay.
Right? They're gonna think that's okay.
Who gonna stop me?
Like,
He said, "Who's gonna stop me?" And he said that with full pride in his chest, full confidence. That man went off. Then he started screaming at, bro.
And he said, "I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm not an Omega." Like,
Bro,
he has like no like
self-respect, awareness, anything,
man,
like, bro.
Bro, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, what?
Oh my god, you.
Is that the question though?
Yeah, I was just wondering your opinions on Speed. I saw that video. I was like, man,
I don't like the whole beta and alpha thing, bro. But that man
is beta, bro.
like if alpha is right here and beta's right here.
Like, don't get me wrong, that man is getting his money.
Speed is.
But dude,
Fuck the money, bro. When it gets that bad, is the money really that important anymore? Like, bro, your dignity and who you are as a person is gone, bro. Like, the money is not gonna change how bad your game is. You feel me? I mean, yeah, I guess you're gonna pull trash ass gold diggers, but like, that's just sad, bro. Like, come on.
bro, let me recap what he said. He said, "I beat my meat to you every day, bitch."
And he said that shit with straight confidence.
He
too.
said, "I beat my meat to you every single."
That's sad. That's like, imagine if they was in the same room, bro.
Oh my god,
he'd be sweating bullets.
Somebody gotta put him on house arrest.
I gotta give him God, bro. Like, he need to go to church or something, bro.
I get it. Like, if he was doing for content, but at the same time, my guy, you.
Bro, that's wildin' though. Like, he is wildin'.
Like, you not even. She don't even know you. She not comfortable around you or nothing.
Bro.
You go around and say, "Who gonna stop me?" What?
That shit wasn't hard, bro. I could see if it was like like a skit or something.
But
Maybe.
no, that meant straight up
But-
no filter, no joke or nothing.
And it was like literally like a live phone call too. Like, imagine if I did some shit like that, man. My mom and like
I would look at you differently.
everybody would. And you're supposed to, bro. That's fucking
Like,
weird,
that's-
bro. That's like sexual harassment. You literally talking about it. Rape, actually.
Would you participate in an E-Date?
Fuck no.
Why?
That's the most beta shit.
No, for like content.
Oh, yeah, I do it for content.
That's the only reason I really
I wouldn't do it to find love.
No.
But yeah, if somebody, like, if Adin Ross hit me up, like, just hypothetically speaking, he's like, hey, bro, you want to do this E-Day? Hell yeah. I'm going to get some clout out of it.
Like, word to, like, one of my friends, he moved down to Arizona, but he started doing this E-Day stuff. He's getting, like, a good few hundred views. I'm thinking, like, man, I may host them. I don't know if I would do an E-Date, but, bro, that could be good content.
I'm down to do an E-Day.
Yeah, just get, like, a bunch of...
I feel like I win.
That would be cool. Like a Coon Rabbits E-Date thing.
Bro, that would be hard. Bro, we should do that.
That would be cool.
You trying to run that?
I would run that up, bro.
That would be dope if you put it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Bro, that could
And
be...
I know people who would be down to do some
Me
stuff
too.
like that.
I know a
bro.
lot of weird ass niggas would be down. Follow speed ass niggas would be down.
Oh my god.
But I know...
Get speed on. I be running every single day.
Every single day! Ah! Like, that would be screaming at the camera too.
I'll be watching. I'm like, bro, do you not?
Yeah.
Oh my god, just some things just not. I'm just not supposed to see something.
Yeah, bro, I just can't get over that, bro. Like, he really... Hell no, bro.
Speed be wildin', bro.
I have a question. How do you feel about, like, just Adin Ross in general? Like, just him in general. Like, how do you feel about his content and everything that he's doing? Like, you think it's chill or whatever? It's cool? Because I'll tell you how I feel in a minute.
Okay, I feel as though Adin Ross is a huge inspiration for, like, all, like, streamers, gamers, anything.
Yeah.
Like, he showed, like, that man used to be playing 2K on his little PS4, just streaming it. That man started getting bigger. Stopped playing 2K because he didn't even like the game now. Like, he didn't even like it like that. So he started doing, like, he started bringing, like, people onto his streams. And, oh, no, he started doing GTA streams.
Oh, yeah.
He met T Grizzly, then started bringing people onto his stream because he started blowing up at this time.
Right.
So then, at this point, he don't even really be doing nothing no more. He just be starting a stream. Maybe he will have a person talking. Then
He be chilling
he
too.
just be chilling, just talking, and he be having a bunch of viewers. And like, he'll do these E-Days too, but like he helps out other creators. He's shown that he's
Right.
giving to like his friends that came up with him. Like, he's a real inspiration. Like, aside from all the gay stuff. My bad, I don't know if I can say that. Aside from all
all the sensitivity.
yeah, aside from that, like, he does that for, like, the camera. That's
Yeah,
all.
he does it for the jokes.
But, like, he seems like a cool guy.
He does seem like a cool guy. I ain't gonna lie, when I first watched him, I was like really like, I think one of the first videos I saw with him was when he pranked DDG, or I think he pranked DDG's brother or some shit. Like, he smacked his ass like on some gay shit, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, Doug. I think it was something like that.
Dang.
But he pranked. Maybe it was his homie. I don't remember what.
Is?
Nah. It was DDG, but it was like I think he had this one friend who made music. His name was like Baby something. I don't know.
I know what you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking about? Yeah, he pranked him and he was like, Brian with that gay shit, bro. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that video was funny as fuck. And then I started watching Aiden's videos sometimes. I don't really watch it anymore because, like, his E-Day videos, I can't. I watched his E-Day video one time.
He got too many guys that don't got game in there.
Yeah, it's like, it's not like really cool to watch no more because they're always just trolling. And it's funny sometimes, but then it just gets repetitive.
Like, if some of them had actual game, then I would watch it more. But like, it gets to a point where it's like, I could pull this shit if I really wanted to, but y'all just sitting here.
Like, they're making it seem so difficult, and I'm not trying to like, nah, they just be sitting there saying the dumbest questions, like, if we were in a room, and it was just me, like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, like, what are you talking about, bro?
I'm sorry.
So that's how they is on the dates, bro. They're talking about some weird stuff. Like, ain't nobody hold a normal convo. But I get it though, cause some of the people that they be dating is like or having the dates on to be some porn stars or some weird ass, like, you know.
I mean, it's all for clout though.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, I guess some of it, unless like they find that true love doing an date.
Yeah, that's a terrible story to tell your kids.
Okay, what are your thoughts on pulling women?
What do you mean, like game?
Like, do you think that a 2 could pull an 8? And when I say 2, I mean this guy can't dress, doesn't get haircuts, kinda smells, and that's just lowering him down to a 2. His face is like a medium.
But what is his personality like? Like, does he have game?
He doesn't have a game. He's antisocial.
Oh, no.
He's goofy. Do you think he could?
Being goofy without anything else is just being a really cool friend. Like, she'll like the most. For me, this is the way I look at it. Obviously, you know, all girls are different.
Yeah.
But I would say, as you know, somebody who used to be considered a goofy kid, like, you're gonna get friend zoned a lot, especially by the girls that you actually want. And the girls you don't want are the ones who are gonna look at you and maybe give you a chance. But I just think it all comes down to, like, personalities first. Like, first of all, like, before you even try to change the way you look, change what you got, because you could be the best. You could, you know, have Michael B. Jordan's attributes. If you ain't got no good personality, you gonna look at it as a bitch. Because, like, if your body don't match your mind don't match your body, you just, you know.
Yeah, you just have a childish mindset. Yeah,
you just, like, it doesn't matter how much you're in the gym. If you're still acting like a little beta or whatever they want to call it,
yeah,
that's what you're gonna be. So no, I don't think a 2 can pull an 8. I just don't think that's possible. Because, I mean, what is a 2 though? Like, I guess, I don't know. It depends on what your definition of a 2 is. If a 2 is physically, like, you just look like a 2, then yeah, you could probably pull an 8 if you got game. If you, like...
I'm saying, like, they don't got game.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then nah.
Like, no attributes, you lost all your badges.
Yeah, no badges, no nothing. Everything's, like, bronze. Like, yeah.
Okay, let me put a scenario.
Uh-huh.
Say this kid
Yeah.
started getting some money. He started smelling nice. He started dressing better.
Okay.
Started getting a haircut.
Okay.
His personality is still the same.
He's gonna pull trash girls. And the reason I say that is because if you have, like, say your personality is still trash. Like, say, and when I say personality trash, I don't mean, oh, you're not, like, I mean, like, you genuinely are not mature. That's all I'm saying when you have a trash personality, because everybody's different. Yeah. But you're not mature as a man or a woman. But we're talking about a boy in this case trying to pull girls. So you still got that immature mindset, but you're starting to look better, and you're starting to look well groomed. You're gonna pull girls because, you know, a lot of girls are immature too, but you're only gonna pull those type of girls. You're not gonna pull a girl you're not gonna pull a girl you really want. You're gonna pull girls who cheat. You're gonna pull girls who don't care. You're gonna pull girls who aren't really worried about anything in their life because you're not worried about anything, you know? So they're like, oh, he does this too? He doesn't care about anything too? I fuck with that, you know? And vice versa. I believe, I have a core belief that you only attract what you give off. You know, like the law of attraction. Now, if you are, like, good looking, you know, then yeah, you can attract some lower type girls. But if you're in that mindset where you don't want that type of girl, it's gonna be known that you don't want that type of girl. You guys are gonna have a convo and you're gonna be like, oh, this girl sucks. This girl has no personality. This girl has no nothing.
So, what are the main attributes that you need to pull a female?
Me? Or that I need to pull a female?
Not you, and, like, just specifically.
Oh, as a guy? What do I think the main attributes are?
And list them in order, because I don't...
In order? I don't know if there's a specific order, though.
Okay.
But, like, I'll give you...
Try to just name them.
Yeah, I'll give you, like, be specific about it. Okay, I'm going to say this. One being, you got to be... This is going to sound dumb, but you got to focus on yourself. In the sense of getting girls shouldn't be your number one priority. Girls love
and this is based off my experience, girls like a guy who's busy. And girls like a guy who like, and I'm not talking about fake busy where you're like, let me wait 25 minutes to text her back. I mean, you're genuinely busy and you're genuinely working, or you're doing your passions, or you're, like, girls like that because they realize like, oh, this guy has something to bring to the table. And this is high value girls that I'm talking about. Yeah. Not just all girls, because, you know, there's different types of girls. Also, you know, you got to get yourself right. You know, you don't have to be, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Michael B. Jordan or anything, but it's good to be active, you know, be healthy, take care of yourself, take care of your looks, groom yourself, get a lineup, cut your hair, you know, get it done, brush your teeth, you know, just have good hygiene. A lot of dudes lack hygiene, and it's really nasty. Like, they don't think that their hygiene is as important as it needs to be, but hygiene is very important, men and women.
Cologne and deodorant. That's all I can say.
That's all you need, bro. Like cologne and deodorant, bro, and make sure you wash your body with some soap, and you're good, bro. Like, you don't need all that extra shit. Yeah. Now, if you got bad acne, yeah, get you a little skincare routine, but you don't even need a skincare routine, honestly. Like, you kind of just make sure you wash your face and you'll be fine, unless you know you really need skincare routine. But, you know, everybody's different. But as far as that, that's just looks wise. Now, as far as like pulling a girl, I would say that, I don't know, because I've had my successes and I've also had my failures. So, one, I would say treat the girl like a nigga. And when I say that, I don't mean like friend zone her, but I mean don't put her on a pedestal and don't make her feel like she's a queen or a goddess until you guys are cuffed. And once you guys get cuffed, my bad.
No, you cool.
Once you guys are cuffed, then you know, treat her like a goddess. But when you're just hanging out with a girl and just chilling, like, just talk to her like a normal human being, because girls are used to, especially if she's really pretty and like she's really fine, like she's a 10 out of 10, or I like to say 30 out of 30. If she's really fine, don't be sitting there like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so, like, she gets that every single day. She doesn't want to hear that constantly. She doesn't want to see another dude saying the same shit over and over again. She wants you to actually be like, hi, what do you like to do? What type of person are you? What type of food do you like eating? She wants to, if she knows that you like her more than just the way she looks, she's going to be gravitated towards you more, because girls don't want to be looked at as objects, you know? They're not objects, but the media portrays them to be objects. And yeah, treat them the same way you would treat anybody else. And as cliche as it sounds, bro, I don't know why niggas are assholes, bro. Like, I don't know who told, like, it's really toxic in that red pill alpha bullshit community that be a dick and she's gonna love you. Like, I never fucked with that.
What do you mean by that?
You know how like some dudes are like, act like you don't want her and she's gonna be so attracted to you and she's gonna think about you more. How do you feel about that?
But doesn't that come back to what you were saying, like, treat her like a nigga?
Not, like I said, don't friend zone her, but just treat her with common respect as you would to anybody else. Cause you know how a lot of dudes treat girls like they put them on a pedestal?
Yeah.
Don't put them on a pedestal. Now, yeah, you can still be attracted to them without putting them on a pedestal. Like, there's a lot of girls who I think are really pretty, but I'm not sitting there simping over them and trying to flirt with them every minute. I'm just like, hey, how you doing? Because girls, they gonna like that. It sounds stupid and it sounds like, oh, you're being a nice guy, but it's really not. I don't know. It's kind of like, how do you?
I can understand it. I can understand where they're coming from. Like, where you act like they don't like them. I wouldn't say that works for every girl. Maybe the majority. But when you act like you don't like a girl or you don't want them.
Yeah.
Okay, for this to work, you gotta be good looking. You have to have something. You can't be a two.
Yeah. You have to have, like, that's the thing. If you do go down that route, which works, but like it works for the short term, because I've done that and it only works for girls that want to smash. If you want a girlfriend, then don't do it. But if you just looking for girls, which I don't recommend you should do to begin with, then yeah, I would say what you do is you get yourself in the gym and you get really good looking and you go crazy, and not only do you do that, but you make sure you got a lot of money and you make sure you got, you know, just work on yourself. And then what you do is I do this thing called applying pressure and then taking it all away, right? But look, what you do is, bro, you apply the pressure. You go up to the girl, whether you talking to her or whatever, and like you let it be known that you like her and you think she's fine and you think she's like fire as hell. What are you writing? Applying pressure.
Applying pressure. I'm
But
taking
yeah,
notes.
okay. I'm not no whiz, bro. Like,
No, that's just the title.
oh, okay. That's actually kind of a fire.
Yeah.
Applying pressure. But yeah, so applying pressure, which is just like, what's good, blah, blah, blah. Spit game, you know? And then you take it all away. You take it all away.
See, that's what it cuts back to. Like, that's how I feel when people say just act like you don't like them. You have to spit your game.
And then take it away. A lot of people just walk past a girl and just think that she's going to turn around and be like, no, you still have to approach her and say what's up. And then you take it away. Because then she's going to be thinking about you. You know?
Even still, like, I'm going to give y'all some advice from some veterans that have experience in this field. When you're talking to a female and you try to use this element, you have to be attractive.
Yeah.
Or somewhat good looking.
You can't be ugly.
And
it's kind of messed up, but it's the truth.
I'm just saying, like, you gotta have game for one. Like, when you're applying pressure, you gotta have game.
Yeah.
You can't just apply some weak old pressure and stop texting and think she finna care about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta apply some pressure. Be good looking. And I'm gonna be real. You know if you good looking or not. We all know if we good looking or not. Like,
Yeah.
you, even if it's just like a mentality thing, like if you say you a 10, you could become a 10. I believe that.
Facts.
But
I mean, look at little baby.
if
Nigga ugly as hell, but he's a 10. A lot of girls say he's a 10. So he's a 10.
anyways,
Yeah.
you gotta have game for one. Two, you gotta look good. You gotta smell good. You gotta have good
Hygiene.
good health care, focusing on yourself. Main point I'm getting here, you gotta look attractive. You gotta look attractive. You gotta have experience in the field. You can't just go in. This is NBA level game. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. This is NBA level game. You can't just go in and think you finna be playing with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Think you finna be like that? No.
Oh, I got another one as soon as you're done.
Yeah, you gotta start off by playing rec ball. You gotta slowly pick up the pace. You gotta build your game. Once you got good game, you'll know when you have good game because you're able to pull females.
Mm-hmm.
But what was you finna say?
Now this is very, very, very crucial.
Oh snap!
Very, very crucial. All right.
Oh snap!
And it's gonna sound crazy because a lot of dudes, and this is gonna be the reason why Speed is a beta ass dude. You need to learn how to accept rejection. Rejection is inevitable. And I'm not even just talking about when you're trying to get a girl. I mean in life. Sometimes things are not gonna go your way. Things aren't gonna happen. No matter, I don't give a fuck how fine you are, how big your muscles are, how much money you got. There is some girl out there who does not want you. You feel me? So get your head out your ass. I don't give a fuck how much of a veteran you are. Even me. Now I go up to a girl, ask her for a number, she say no, she say no. She got a boyfriend. Keep it going. A lot of y'all dudes, y'all go up, especially when y'all don't have no game and you guys are trying to work on y'all game. Y'all go up to a girl, right? And then she'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend, or sorry, I'm not interested. And then that just kills your confidence and you're sad and you're depressed. And then you go home, beat your meat and you sad and you cry and shit. Like, nah, bro, you need to learn how to accept rejection. Because learning and accepting, once you can accept rejection and you walk up to this girl and you're like, I don't even care if she's not fucking with me. Like, that's, first of all the nervousness in your head is going to go away. Because you don't care that much if she doesn't like you. Now, if she does like you and stuff, then boom, you just got you a girl. Or you just got you, a contestant. A roster.
Consistent.
We're not going to get that too deep. But look,
fine.
what I'm saying is, like, rejection is going to happen. You know, you're gonna see a girl and she's gonna be fine, and then you're gonna finally work up the confidence to shoot it, and then she's gonna say nah, she's not gonna be interested. She's gonna have a man, whatever the case is. Maybe you get the number and you guys don't even talk. Like, rejection is gonna happen in one way or another.
And this plays back to the NBA game I was talking about. Like, when you applying this pressure and you stop applying pressure, you gotta act like that never happened. Like, you didn't even talk to her. Just maybe leave her on red a few times when she talked, probably for like a good 2 to 3 days before she probably says something.
Yeah.
Then that's when you go back in. But if it's 2-3 days past and she ain't said,
just keep going.
Keep pushing.
Just keep going, bro.
There are fish in the sea.
Yeah, there's more fish in the sea. This is a perfect thing, bro. Like, if you text a girl, right, and you think it's smooth and shit, left on red, left on delivered, or one word response.
Yo.
All right, talk to you later. It's that simple. You do not need to be stressing and wasting your energy for no female, especially if you guys aren't together. Like, don't be out here trying to like get in your feelings, turning into Drake.
Cause one, she don't care about you.
Yeah, so why are you worried, bro?
Cause she look pretty.
Man, like, look, there's so many pretty girls out here. So many girls that you don't even know. Most of the motherfuckers who are tripping have never even left their state or left their country or really traveled and saw all the people. They just know the little small town that they're from and all the girls that they've seen. Motherfucker, you've seen them same women for years, bro. Like, there's so many more girls that you've never seen in your life.
There are fish in the sea.
So yeah, that's the mindset that I had to learn too. You know, I'm still learning. I had to learn, like, hey, you know, I'm just now becoming okay looking. I used to be ugly as hell.
We both did.
Yeah, me and this dude both, bro. Like.
Should I pop some pictures up there? Should I pop some pictures up there? Oh god.
Yeah, I'll say you some.
Oh my gosh.
But like, yeah. Insert picture.
Word, yeah. Insert picture. Bloop. Word though, you gotta have confidence. Like, this is one thing I had to pick up when I started looking more attractive.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to be confident.
It has to match your looks.
Yeah, because if you look good and you not confident.
I mean, I don't know though, because some girls like that, bro. Because some girls take it as humbling. But it depends on the girl, because not all girls are like that, so it depends.
It's just in the fact of, like, having girls approach you. Like, I've had many females approach me and be like, "Are you cute? Are you this? Are you that?"
I don't. I'm be scared. I mean, I'll have females, like, give me the eyes, like, "Oh, yeah, you cute," but I've never had, like, okay, I told you about that one thing. Oh, yeah, that was yesterday. But, like, I've never really had a girl.
If y'all don't know what he's talking about the girl from Cub. Yeah, that's what we're naming the podcast. Yeah, the girl from Cub.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, like, I've had probably my whole life, or since I, definitely thought I've gotten better looking. I've only had like 2, maybe 3 girls come up to me and act, cause I don't know. I've had girls like look at me and like smile and stuff like that, but I've never had a girl like, "Hey, you're cute." I would love that though. Yeah, I don't really get that. Or I've had a girl say, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute," but I've never had a girl
come up to you with confidence and say you're cute.
Yeah, which I would fall in love with that girl then.
Because it takes some real confidence for them to go up to you and say you're cute.
Yeah.
This happens for me with more, I wouldn't say mature, but older girls. They may be mature, but
bro, you living my dream, bro.
No.
Why not?
But these girls be like,
I mean, unless they're like old ass women.
I'm talking about like 20s.
Bro, yes.
That got kids.
I want a MILF. I'm playing.
That got kids. 20s that got kids. 18. Going to college. Looking for a relationship. Bro, I'm 16. What you 18 texting me for? You want a relationship for? You is not doing nothing more than.
I mean, but like, I don't know. I still find it as a W. Cause like, for me, it's the opposite. A lot of like little girls, or not little girls, but a lot of girls my age are like, a lot of girls that are around my bro, relax. Relax. The reason I say little is because the reason I say little is because
Girls that are my age are very immature.
Yeah.
That's why I say little. Relax. But yeah, so a lot of girls like that, you know, like me and stuff like that. But I just don't like them because they're all the same. You know, I want to be in your position.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know if I was in your position, I'll let you go. But if I was in your position, I was just gonna say, I know I can't do much because I don't really have anything to provide for a girl that old. Like, what do I have? You know.
That for one. Two, it does help you build confidence. When you know you have females that are attracted to you, it builds your confidence slowly and slowly. Because one, you know you're not ugly.
Right.
You know, it may sound corny, but it feels good to know you're not ugly to the majority.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact, if I wanted to, I could pull a good handful of girls that are in my grade.
Same.
And it's not hard.
I feel like it's getting easier by the days too. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like it's getting easier. At least for the girls that are around our age. Like, do you believe that or not? Cause like, as somebody who's,
okay, for them to date you or for them to fold? Or both?
Both. I think for them to fold, definitely though.
So are you talking about our grade or just?
I just think most women around our age area, most girls, I wouldn't say women, but most girls, like, it's just the standards have gone really low and everything's in reverse. Like, if you're trash, like if you a trash nigga, and I don't mean like a two, but I mean like if you look good, but you just like, you're trash, you know? You don't really got shit going on. Like, you're more likely to be fucking with other girls. But they're also trash. I don't know. It's like, it just depends on the way you look at it. In my opinion.
My bad. I'm gonna wrap this up and bring us to our next topic because
okay, yeah,
I do. I think that's something I want to talk about. I more so feel that males, when you're in high school, you're seeing the same males almost all the way throughout the years. 4 years. You're seeing the same males. So one, you start to really see who they really are, see what they really about. And I would say at our school, there's not too many guys that offer stuff that would really make them attractive, other
like,
than their looks.
No competition and shit. I mean,
exactly.
There's like you got some of the athletes, and that's about it. Even them though.
Because I know a few guys that could probably pull almost every single girl in the school.
Really?
In our grade. Let's just say that. In our grade. And that's because one, they're just attractive.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be like
no racial, no face ass.
yeah, no racial, but like they're attractive men. Like to the majority, they like
to their peers, they come off as good looking human beings.
So like it wouldn't be hard for them to pull, but for them to keep a female,
difficult. Cause a lot of them, not bad. Keep going.
Oh,
I was gonna say because a lot of them, it's kind of all just show. You know, it's kind of all just looks, and a lot of them. What was that?
Stop. Why'd you do it back?
Oh, because I did that.
No, because why'd you do it back? Because you just did it back to me. Did you not?
My bad. It wasn't intentional. I didn't.
Keep going. I don't know.
Anyways, a lot of them, like he said, they look good, but they're not really, you know, they still got a lot of maturing to do, you know? And a lot of them, it's just because they're not, I guess you could argue and say they're not focused on that. And they're too focused on what they got going on. But a lot of them are just immature, you know? Like, a lot of them are just, they don't have that mindset to be mature enough to, like, really, you know, keep a girl and stuff like that. Me personally, I'd say I could keep a girl. It's just, I'm constantly trying to, I'm at an age right now, because I'm still young, we both are, where I'm constantly trying to grow. And I'm constantly trying to evolve, and I'm constantly trying to get, you know, better. And me personally, I tried, it's really hard to hold a relationship, Because when you're in a relationship, you tend to get comfortable. Depending, if you're with somebody else and you guys aren't necessarily on the same thing, on the same path, and with the same exact goals, it gets really bumpy. You know, it gets really like rigid or whatever because you're doing this and they're doing that, and you want to do this and she doesn't agree with it, and you guys are just constantly clashing, and that's what happened. I'm not trying to get into all that, but I'm just saying, you know, that plays a big role.
That's why I wanted to wait till I got out of high school and I was like super successful to get into like a relationship, because like, dude, being not where you want to be in life and having who you want to be in your life is a dangerous thing.
It is, because you like you constantly, the way I look at it, you constantly have that person, especially if you really love them and they really love you. Yeah. They already like who you are. So it stops you. It stops you from wanting to change and grow because they already like that. And then the ego part of you was like, damn, like I don't want to lose this person, but I don't want to stay. Like, you know, you're fighting yourself.
Exactly.
And
it interests me because all throughout high school, and girls are finding guys. They're finding guys who they find attractive. They may got good personality, but they're not finding guys to
you know, marry and stuff.
Yeah, marry and stuff, because one, you don't know what this man is doing after high school. You don't know his life after high school.
Motherfuckers is dating to break up. They're dating to smash and break up. That's why I can't date no more. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't dating to break up with the person that I was with. I was dating to, you know, go crazy, get married, all that. Like, that's the mindset I had. But I also was fucking 14, 15 years old, little as hell, not knowing what I wanted to do until after I got in a relationship. Until after, and even like mom, I had to sit down and talk with my grandma and my mom, and my grandma was telling me like, you have so much that you don't even know about yourself yet. It's hard to settle. It's hard to think about settling down when you don't even know. You're not even gonna be. She looked at me. She's like, "You're not even gonna be the same person in 10 years." Yeah. Like, you're just not. She's like, "I'm not the same person that I was
10 years ago."
Yeah, 10 years ago.
And I hope I'm not the same person I was.
Yeah, if you're the same. If you're the same person that you were 10 years ago.
Yeah, say I'm 26. I don't want to be the same person as I am now.
It's bad, and that's what happens when you're with somebody.
Too comfortable.
Yeah, that's why buff dudes when they get married to get all fat and shit. I mean, it's a stereotype.
I didn't even know about that.
You didn't know that? Oh, but yeah, it's like, you know, when they get all married, they get comfortable and stuff, and that's good to an extent because you're happy and you're not constantly like battling and trying to do this and do that. But the problem is everybody, or not everybody, but most people get too comfortable too young, and it stops them from growing. And I realized that every time I felt myself growing and evolving, me and her had problems. And I had to make a decision, an ultimatum. Was it going to be her or me type shit?
Really, with relationships, it's hard because, one, nowadays people don't go through the preparations that you should when you want to date someone. Yeah. Like, you should discuss. Dang, I was thinking about this. So I was on the game the other day, right?
Right.
So I've been dating the same girl for like a few years.
Yeah. Which,
so
you know, respect. Congratulations for that.
So yeah, thank you. I've been dating the same girl for a few years, and I was on the game, and I was talking to like some of my friends about it, and one of my friends, let's just call him Jarnell. Jarnell, he's like opposite when it comes to me. He
wants hoes and stuff.
He wants hoes. He disrespects females. Let's go on. He doesn't feel as though he could date a female or really have a close relationship with a female. Because, one, he said something that really shocked my mind. He was like, what can that female provide for you? When you get into a relationship, you don't talk about that. But what can that female provide for you? Other than looking good, because you can find plenty of women that look good. We went to California, man. There are attractive females everywhere. Like, it made me realize when I went out of state, But what can that female provide for you?
God damn, that's a good question.
And if your girl can't answer that question, then why are y'all together?
God damn.
Like,
Oh,
man.
fucking damn.
Like, I was thinking about that, and I'm like, man.
God damn, that's a good question. He said
Yeah.
the opposite of you, but he sound kind of smart.
Yeah, like, I never thought he would think like this, but he said that, and I'm like, man.
That's some real ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because to add on to what you're saying, there's a YouTuber named T. Pendel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he did this, I think you saw it, but he did this little, like, not podcast, but public shit, where he was walking up to people, and he was asking girls, like, what do you bring to the table? Oh, you didn't? Well, yeah, he was, like, asking them, like, what do you bring to the table? Blah, blah, blah. And they were all just like, myself, my body, my looks. What you mean what I bring to the table? I bring meat. Like, that's all they were saying. And I'll probably link the video or something like that.
Yeah.
But it really just opened my eyes, like, how many women are like that and why it's so crucial to not be dating. For me personally, and for a lot of young guys, like, y'all should not be dating right now, bro. Especially if you're, like, still in school, whether it's college or high school. Like, I think y'all should wait.
You're not in college. Get your career first, man.
Unless, and this is very rare, but unless that girl is on the same shit that you was on. And don't be sitting there all brain controlled because y'all smashing and talking about, yeah, she's on the same shit that I'm on.
Hey,
no.
look. If she can tell you what she can provide for you, though, off the top, like, you answer the question, y'all having a conversation, you ask her the question, she responded immediately with the things that...
think about it?
Yeah.
Then keep going.
Hey, man, you might, because when... My bad, for one,
Here's his brain farted?
yeah, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, for one. For one, that threw me off. For one, when you
So recollect his thoughts, take a deep breath. We were talking about
what was he talking about?
bro, we talking about girls and if she could,
Oh yeah, if she can tell me what she can bring to the table, bro, that's and it's actually like valuable stuff that she can bring to the table. That makes that female more valuable than any other female. And females will not know the answer to this nowadays, especially Gen Z, because girls are so used to just having these boys simp over them, do all this stuff with them. When you got this boy asking, oh, what can you do for me? Excuse me.
Fuck you mean, what can I do for you?
I look good.
You know, it's... And
like, okay, huh?
it's like...
Nah.
Yeah, that's why I really... Like, if I see a girl and she's really on her shit, like, I really... That shit is so attractive, bro. Like, a girl who just, like, is smart, got talents, and, isn't worried about isn't worried about pleasing dudes, and isn't worried about seeking validation. If you can live your life without seeking validation as a woman, too, because women, they genuinely get more attention than dudes, because they look better, and, they just physically look better, and even women can say that. That's not, nothing that's, like, stereotypical or anything, but...
See,
they're more intended to be able to gain more attention than guys can. Not saying that guys can't, but it's just But yeah, what you gonna say?
that reminds me of the girl from BSU. I don't want to say her name, but you know what I'm talking about?
Which one? The one who was answering questions too?
Nah, like the
one who was talking with the slides.
With the red shoes.
The one who's a president. Yeah.
So, like, one, she presents herself. She may not be, but don't get me wrong. She presents herself as someone who's on her stuff. Like, someone who's, like, ready to, like, do whatever. Not in terms of, like, with the guy, but, like, she sees an opportunity, she's going to take it.
Yeah.
She has a voice. She throws out opinions. She's not scared to use her voice. She's not scared to do whatever she want to do. She has a career that she wants to push towards. Like, she sees her future. She has a goal, and she's chasing it. that's the type of female that you should want.
Facts. Like you want an intelligent woman, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but you know, people say that women are emotional creatures and things like that, but the truth is women are spiritual creatures and they have a lot, they're born with a lot more wisdom than men, you know? That's why there's that stereotype that all men are dumb and girls are smarter. And obviously I don't really believe in the smart dumb thing because we both have our ups and downs, but I definitely say this with 100% confidence. When you come across an intelligent woman who's on her shit, who has good wisdom and actually can tell you some shit, that's one of the most valuable women you will ever meet in your life, you know?
Yeah, because one, like, you're living, when in high school, like, even if you have a girlfriend, ladies, I don't care what your man tell you, he will find other girls attractive.
Yeah, and same with girls. Like, to add on to that, right? I work at this job, right? And
let's call it
Food Fast.
Food Fast.
Food Fast. I don't fucking know. But yeah, and pretty much the manager, his wife works there. And I was talking to his wife, like, we was chopping it up.
Yeah.
And it's not like that, like, they're grown, they're like 30. Yeah. But pretty much she was telling me how, well, first we were talking about, because she was asking me questions, like, blah, 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 what do you, blah, blah, blah. So I was telling her about our relationship and things like that. And I'm not to get into that, but she was telling me how, like, even though she's been married, because they're married for, like, 10 years, I think. Maybe it wasn't 10 years, but they were married for a long time and still are. And she was telling me how, like, she still finds other people attractive. And she's talking about how, like, as long as you guys, you know, are not insecure, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, you know, there will always be somebody more attractive. There will always be somebody better looking. That's just life. But you need to learn, like J. Cole said, love yours and be happy for what you got. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, because one, you'll realize this, especially if I'm talking to some of y'all that are in, like, high school, middle school, even college. When you go out of state, maybe even out of country, and you just visit places, you will find women that are more, I wouldn't say more attractive, you would find women that are attractive. Yeah. Even if you do have a girlfriend. Like, you may not want to admit it, but ladies, there are men that there are ladies that he finds attractive.
Whoa. No racial.
No racial. There are ladies that he will find attractive because we've both seen attractive women, and it's just natural.
That's
like
life.
Yeah,
know?
like
and girls have seen attractive men. They can sit there and try to convince themselves, oh yeah, he don't look as good as my dude, but like you shouldn't be sitting there having to argue with yourself to say that. You feel me? So it's okay to know that. It's not okay to cheat and shit like that. Yeah, but it's okay to know that because that's a human instinct. You know?
Like there's plenty. I wouldn't say plenty of girls, but like there are girls out of our school that you may find attractive.
Yeah.
Would I date them? No. Nah. Just for the simple fact that like, what can you? What are you doing for me?
Because most of these girls, bro, it's just looks, man. Like it's just looks. It's just the ego. Like you just like, oh my gosh, she's so fine. And then you talk to her and you're like, bro, I am talking to a wall. And I ain't trying to call nobody out, but like, it's a lot of them. Fuck. But yeah, and vice versa too. You know, there's a lot of girls that you wouldn't even like. There's a lot of girls that you wouldn't even like say is all the baddest or finest or whatever. Or maybe you would. I don't know what your type is, but a lot of these girls that you probably never talked to or never noticed like have personality and have like goals and things that they want to do in life and people that they want to become. And there's nothing better than having a deep conversation with a girl like that. Cause like what? That shit is up there, man. Like it's high. Because you can just talk and communicate, and it's really fire.
But when you just dating a girl just because she looks good, bro, you'll find plenty of girls that look good. That's probably why men cheat.
It is
why people cheat in general. Because one, you're dating this person because they're they may have been attracted to you at the time, or you may have been attracted to them at the time.
I think I know. My bad, keep going.
Yeah, but like you may have been attracted to them at the time, but like after time, you see people who are just as attractive, if not more attractive, than like, oh.
And then your temptation is like crazy because you realize, and this is the fucked up part about it. Men and women cheat. I'm not gonna get into that, but what I am gonna say is this: whether what gender you are, people cheat because, like he said, you get into a relationship with somebody based off their physical attributes. You get into a relationship with somebody based off the ego. You don't really care about what they got going on. You don't even care about marrying them and doing all that stuff. And then that doesn't make you cheat. That just makes you stay in a relationship and just want to fuck or do whatever. What makes you cheat is when you see that other person, but instead of having the balls to break up with them, you have a fear of being alone, or you have a fear of never finding somebody that's gonna bow down and be there for you, or sit there and cut off their hoes for you, even though like you're not gonna be able to clap no more. You're not gonna be able to, like, that's how most dudes think.
Yeah.
It's sad. Most girls think like that too. So they cheat because they want something new.
Something new, something better. Because once you stick with something for so long,
you get tired. Especially if there's nothing new going on in a relationship, nothing exciting. That's why when you're with a girl who you can vibe with, it's always exciting. If you're not with a girl who you can genuinely vibe with, it's boring. You're gonna get bored so fast. Yeah. Like if I can't sit in a room with you with no phone and talk, I don't want to be with you, bro. I don't even want to be your friend. In that case, if I don't got a homie, like, you feel me? Yeah. Like, motherfucker, we ain't on our phone. Like you just talking,
we
bro.
just talk.
Like, there's a lot of people who can't say the same. There's a lot of people when you guys hang out, y'all just on your phone the whole time. That's not real friendship, or that's not a real relationship, whether it's sexual relationship, whether it's friendship, whether it's family, anything. It's about having that spiritual connection. And yeah.
To try to wrap this up because we are running low on time.
Yes. Running.
I work at Spider-Manville, and we
Spider-Manville?
I work at Spider-Manville, and I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. And we serve food at Spider-Manville. Like it's a restaurant. Look it up, you may find it. Yeah. But I saw this couple that were on a date at Spider-Manville, and they were on a date, but like they spent the whole date on their phones.
That's so sad.
Like no communication or nothing. Like when I am with my shorty, I do not like to spend time on my phone. If I wanted to do that, I could have done that while I was alone.
Right.
But now I'm with you. I'm spending time with you. I'm gonna enjoy my conversations with you until time to go. You got anything left to say?
I think to wrap it up, I think it was W chat, and just to wrap up the whole like relationship thing. Don't focus, especially as a man. I mean, women and men, but especially as a dude these days. But do not focus on trying to get in a relationship. Like, I don't care how many shorties you see on your social medias. I don't care how many relationship posts you see, bro. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I happy with where I'm at? If the answer is no, then why are you focused on being with a girl? If the answer is no, then why are you focused on being in a committed relationship? Now, I'm not trying to knock down y'all a little, like love and stuff like that. Like, if you can have a crush on a girl, bro. You can talk to that girl. You can go take her out to eat.
That's normal.
That's normal. That's like, I'm not saying don't date, but I'm saying a committed relationship and really like having like all of that is a lot. You're inviting another human being into your workspace, into your area, into your emotions, into the way you pick yourself up, into the way you break down. You're inviting somebody into that. So, just think twice before you do it, and always always focus on yourself and work on yourself first before you just try to help somebody else. And this is coming from somebody with experience. I'm not just saying this out of my ass. So I hope you guys, enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked it. And, if you come across this video, like, comment something, Let me know how you feel. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Anything to add on?
I don't want to see no political
BS
in the comments. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, if you texting paragraphs on top of paragraphs, bro.
Yeah, like we'll read through the comments, but if there's a paragraph long thing,
I don't fuck with the way you guys are.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care, man.
Yeah, if you're sending hate, bro, like
I don't.
Just click off.
Just click off because you're gonna send that, and none of us are ever gonna see it.
Yeah, like okay, if you disagree, yeah, you're allowed to disagree. I wanna see your opinion on why, but like you and me both know how to do it maturely and immaturely. So if you post some immature stuff, bro, like just think about it. Reevaluate it. Say, is this helping or hurting me or the other person that's gonna see this? If the answer is hurting, come on, bro. Like, be smarter than that. Be mature. And yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm Marz.
I'm TP.
This was no race.
No racial.
This was no race.
I think we're gonna change it to applying pressure.
That's what I was thinking.
This is applying pressure.
Talk about me cause I do it. That's on my way, I've been through it. I was there when no one knew it. Call me T because I'm zooming. Really rapping and I'm booming. Get it, they talking about yellow. Put like a cello. People like money, they talking about Kello. Talking about funny, they dominate rello. Ooh, you say bow and I say hello. People, they snoozing fast and really mad because I get it like second.